But they're tapping away slowly but surely. JL looking to go for the fight, and oh lord, that's very, very good from Mad Lion. 3 immediate frags. Chawzyyy almost left alive. He gets a double in return, but has to still get past JL. They all know where he is. They have the bomb on the delivered on where they really want to go. Chawzyyy doing a very good job of it so far, though. A quad already. Could just take this to if he can't catch the timing. Spell might just be able to watch in the right direction right now, and he does find it in the end. Spell and will close it out and prevent. Heroes tapping away. TMB now on a single point of health. JL gets spammed through. And this, you can see them on Galaxy on the mini map. They're all kind of spread apart currently. PlesseN with a beautiful shot onto sausol. So their defense. It looks to be within the A-bomb site. Spell and will get a frag on the back. Oh, player in monster, but needs to get more than that. PlesseN will get dropped, and we're only good for 1, unfortunately. No need to counteract. There is an A, but the low HP players aren't planting. So looking for something. He will find the first frag. Disco doplan still undiscovered, and will be able to get both of them. And that is Galaxy majority being dealt. You can see it on the display. Oh, Wara with a good shot to Chawzyyy. So up already pays off. Early frag being found. TMB looking for a frag towards connector, but that will only result in his doom. All tough could delay, but might just be a little bit too late. Already out. JL, he will get dropped by Disco. So will the rest of the defense as well. So it's up to Spellin. If he can make something out of this retake, which is late and it's covered in smoke. PlesseN is already holding it, and well, gifted frag coming his way. Wara will set back the economy of Mad Lions a little bit further on. Joel up close. We'll hit the shot. We'll collect the op as well. So yeah, now Galaxy cautious of the long peak where 2 players currently are. Whoa, sausol. How does he get that first one? Wara 2K is there to help on out as well. Wara Spellin trying to hold on towards the con rotation, but he's going to be a little bit too late. JL, the only one on the bomb site currently, where everyone is already coming all the way through. And well, there they are. JL, how do you not hit that shot? Disco gets a free one. That might just be the save as well, because they can't find any way in. TMB has to do everything. Needs to find every single shot required. Wara is the only one left alive at this point. So yeah, they are not getting anywhere near the bomb site for the moment. PlesseN dancing back and forth between the boxes, and he do like to try it out every now and then. Spellin on his own and towards connector. He does get one, maybe even the second with the doplan. A lot of damage being dealt, so definitely his death is not in for the fight. And a good flashbang from Galaxy Racer will force him off the angle. He's the only one here, and the shot does not connect. And Disco will get that frag. JL trying to make up for it though, and he's only good for 1. So up to Wara and sausol. The good flashes already coming on through. Joel, oh, he's being gifted all these frags right now. Flashes are perfect from the side of Galaxy Race, and they'll make the most out of it as well. Joel and doplan get all the frags, but I want to know who threw those flashes, because that just aggressive towards on short, not even really poking around towards on middle, other than Chawzyyy. And sausol, well, it's good for 1 on the back of a trade. The flashbang is good, but still they can't get the frag on the back of it just yet. Actually, hold on, I take it all back. What just happened? Spellin J was going to get spotted on through right now, unless they punch their way through first. And Joel, good for the first one, but here comes the flank. Chawzyyy. Oh, he's the only one left alive at this point, but 9 points of health, 30 seconds on the clock. Is there any hope? Smoke sure isn't helping him. Spellin keeps him trapped. 3 AKs collected. Flank is very early on. Spellin is basically on their back right now. PlesseN heard a step, and he will turn around, but only towards the AK of Spellin. Smoke's now come on through. Is that the right one? I'm not entirely sure. It might do the trick though. Spellin, another frag found from this flank is paying off massively. But still, they will deal with both those players. TMB now jumping into the fray as well, shutting off the connector. Potential rotate not going to be happening right now. TMB almost for all of them. Disco is so low, and he will get a good streak. Map that everyone has picked up against them. Ooh. Worry about that when it gets. It's not the way the Galaxy Racer expected. Flashbang's coming on through. PlesseN was good for the first one, and Chawzyyy there to help him out as well. TMB, a good flashbang will just delay them. Now it's up to the aim duels. Now I have to hit these shots which are so precise. Chawzyyy good for 1 TMB, good for 2 already. He needs to get 2 more. What can he do? Up towards the side, dezon will deal with it. He won with the flashbangs as well. There's no stopping it. They're going full on in. JL will get dropped, nothing for him to do, but immediately Mad Lions respond with 3 of their own, leaving only 2 players alive for Galaxy. dezon is in no man's land. Joel on the flank with the AWP in hand. What can he do? Finds woRO. Now creating a little bit of chaos for Mad Lions. sausol looking for the fight. Might just find it if he's doing the timing correctly, and the shot will bait him in as well. There it is. He might get a kill as well. sausol not expecting it. Oh, there it is. Perfect. A free frag. That's all you wanted. Information he just got though. Still wants to go for the fight. Nate is a little bit too far away, and that's a little bit too many players to deal with as well. Getting overrun right now. Galaxy Racer somehow connecting these shots. Up to TMB and JL. Pushing in already, looking for these frags, looking for the fights already, but they can't find anything either. What are they doing? Is this a boost coming on through? It is! And it works perfectly up against Disco. TMB taking out the big guns, but let's see what it can do up against the AKs though. Joel, good for another frag, and TMB has to do everything on his own. dezon picks up the AK off from his dead teammate, but doesn't even matter, doesn't even get to use it. TMB doesn't expect PlesseN to come in from the headshot angle, and thus I think he just spotted TMB. Can't do much about it though. dezon will just get fragged on through, but Joel is getting overrun. This is super aggressive from the side of Mad Lions. They're pushing all the way in. doplan is almost alive. 1 on 2, and he gets a little bit too much to deal with. So much utility, but they're not using any of it. Flashbangs, that's it. dezon does get 1 TMB with a quick trade, and dezon, well, keeping things even for now. woRO 2K yet to be allowed to go towards the actual bomb site. Trying to fight it off with the Glock as well. That's up to JL basically. He needs to do most of the heavy lifting. That's a beautiful nade up to Chawzyyy. Disco, he's pushing all the way up. No flashbang to help him. Other than the one of Mad Lions, up to woRO now. 1 on 2. Picking it towards the angle. Good tag to Joel. And the shot towards Disco as well. Now Joel. A few seconds remaining. We'll just get blinded by the shot, and the bomb is not collected. 10 seconds on the clock. He needs to deal with everything, and the woRO gets it. woRO 2. Oh. Mad Lions were on the C, when Galaxy were on the T side. Now he's been getting absolutely ruined. doplan actually gets the nade to bounce the AWP back to him. And oh, what a flick! Joel is insane. He gets that frag. TMB with another response. Every single time Galaxy get a frag, TMB seems to be able to trade it somewhere else on the map. Hold up. Still have to deal with the AWPs though. Could be incredible, because those double AWPs are unlikely to go for a retake. He gets the first frag already. JL takes a lot of damage. No nades, or no frag grenades inside Galaxy to try and potentially deny a plant, but just to buy some time, the flashbangs might have to do. 2 AWPs on a retake, up against players that really do not need anything but a pistol to kill them. JL, if he can hit the shot, that's the worst timing imaginable. He just barely ducks away from doplan, but his teammate is there to potentially trade it. Joel, quick with a trade of his own. Now, walking towards the scope of JL. Leaving the B defense even weaker than it was. The smoke fades. Here they come on through. TMB leg spotted. And there's a firing line waiting for them, though. It just end up costing Mad Lions a little bit more than they expected. 35 seconds. PlesseN is on the bomb site, looking for the fights, and will get 1 towards PlesseN, who didn't expect them to be that far up. Flashbang will delay. the opera in hand, but Joel still hits that shot onto woro, and that's all to spell it. Looking for the fight, but spray isn't there, and finally Galaxy doplan has contact towards long. Now let's see if he can see if he's able to deal with the contact, and he will be able to get the first one. JL and Joel. Oh my, sausol is just around the corner. You can see the shadow, and he will get that kill. Falling back 2 seconds, they have to commit. They could run towards connector, but they have no visual there. Joel, no scope, misses, and JL gets another frag. Now they're pushing in towards the actual bomb site, and there's only PlesseN here. He does get flashed up, but he hasn't been spotted out just yet. Either bomb has been dropped, and now remaining players have to do so much, but doesn't even matter. doplan in that angle does get dealt with, though. Surprisingly enough, sausol with a double. They push in here. JL might just be able to get one of them, and the shadow fades, and they will have a half-second advantage because of it. That's exactly what they need. TNB is on the bomb site, though, and Joel's able to spot him out. Awkward positions now being taken. Galaxy Racer not sure where to hold it. No spelling. Keeps on firing off, and another frag being found. sausol is directly behind Joel, and they still have to deal with each other. Spots his thigh. Can't land the shot on it just yet. Joel's going for the no-scopes at this point. Looking for a frag. Literally anywhere. But woro will walk into his line of sight before they have, and taking a lot of damage already. He's trying to push all the way back. Spellin a little bit too tunnel visioned. Don't expect doplan to be readjusting already. Oh, he will eventually get dropped, and Joel's trying to apply the pressure with the op in hand, but he might just get pressure off if he's not careful enough. JL, what a peek. He gets that one, gets dropped, however. The pressure is now on. Two defenders on his A bomb site trying to push all the way through. No utility to help the side of the Mad Lions. The spray is perfect from PlesseN. Up to woro. Try and get every single one of them, but he's not going to be able to land a singular pinnacle. Sponsor of the tournament so far, and woro just got Joel. Alright, good opening being found. 3 players in towards connector, though, and Chawzyyy is not over peaking anything. PlesseN will take all the advantage of the mystery, and Chawzyyy. 2 openings found, making things very awkward now for woro, who opens the door and gets a nasty surprise. That nade might do the trick. That drops the bomb connector. Seconds, hoping to find a fake of some kind, but now getting mauled out of position. Time is up. Nothing more to play with, and dezon will eventually finish it off. Oh, might go in for a little bit more, though. The nade is good, and the damage is even better for the Galaxy Racers because they just denied all access. A 2-1-4. Remaining players, it's all onto woro. He just gets dropped like that. That's going to be PlesseN taking. Recent Infernos have been kind of lacking. Joel here with the dualies. Surprised he didn't get a single frag on all of that. PlesseN trying to make up for it in the meantime, though, and a good couple of shots being connected. spelling trying to make up for the distance. TudsoN and sausol around the corner. We'll get tapped on away. dezon with another beautiful tap, and it's going to be enough in the end, guys. PlesseN decided to go for an early sprint there, but doesn't really give it too much. And now Joel looking to pressure towards on apartments, but JL will have that shot. JL versus Joel. It's a difficult one to pronounce, but eventually there's only one victor. And woro was actually sneaking up towards on long. Disco not expecting it. Will get dropped by the SG. Now as SG is a long range, he can tap away potentially, but dezon will hit the shots instead. He's the only one on the A bomb site. Rotations are coming on through, but he needs a little bit of help, which won't be coming on in. Well, the bomb should go down now. There's already a save coming in from Chawzyyy. For good reason, you don't want to be running. Get their AKs in their hand. They're able to convert around on the back of it. Op collected on JL. B, or on that B site. Oh, good flash early on as well. woro fully blinded. Chawzyyy able to get that one basically for free, and now TNB is stuck. He needs to commit. He has the bomb on his back as well. There's no other way out for it. And now Chawzyyy trying to push on through as well. Joel does a lot of damage with just a deagle. Now the bomb has been dropped. They still have to deal with PlesseN, and they haven't even looked at him. JL falls on the A-bomb site, and in the meantime, sausol needs to deal with PlesseN, who's still stuck and still just sitting there. He manages to turn it towards a 1 versus 1. dezon might just smoke the bomb and try to stick it. No kit, but doesn't even matter. sausol spots him before the smoke pit. 1 on site, 1 on arch. Chawzyyy might just fall back at the worst timing. sausol hits that shot, but takes a dink for it. Now I just start wrapping around towards B instead. PlesseN, he hears the steps. He knows what's coming. 2 players already there. Spellin might just get caught up with the bomb, and exactly what happens. A messy spray. PlesseN, low on health, will get dropped. And TMB was been mollied by his own teammate. Can't even get to safety without using his smoke. woero on his own. He's lurking with the AWP. Might be able to find someone. And that's dezon. But I don't think he's not going to be able to get out. Be a little bit too close to JL. Just not careful, might just get caught out, and that's exactly what happens. Op, no longer a favor when you're that close in the corridors. Doing doplan on his own. 1 M4 and banana control not being taken by Galaxy Racer. Very aggressively, very dominantly as well. woero's almost dead, and he will get dropped by the nade. A-bomb site, more coming on through. Now TMB has to deal with a lot of different angles. And well, he's doing a very good job of it so far. TMB leaving only Joel and PlesseN. It was a 5-on-4, now turns into... Might just spot him though. TMB didn't see him. sausol won't see him either. So yeah, that's 2 free frags gifted over. PlesseN is a botanist, and he can't find him when he's in the garden. A very good flashback from PlesseN as well. I'll keep his team. Poor chicken. Oh, what just happened there? Chawzyyy. Molotov spreads a little bit too far in. Ends up burning alive, and now stuck with a couple of unfortunate circumstances. Damage either way though, TMB. I'm looking for a little bit extra though. Spellin, what can you find? Good shot. Immediate trade. dezon is now in a real difficult situation. Will get dropped by JL. Now PlesseN. Well, he's not going to be sticking around for too long. And Joel, does he want to go for it? He get a kill, but he can't connect the shot, and now he's dead. He has to be. Fully blinded by the flash behind him. Yes. Peek from apartments, probably nothing more than a trade frag, and doplan. Immediate trade, but it didn't expect dezon to actually die. Try to push him through short. The smoke will make things more difficult. sausol pushing all the way around it. Does spot Joel. Leaving only doplan. As TMB pushes through, a free frag has been gifted. And that's how Chawzyyy. And PlesseN. PlesseN isn't even moving. He knows he's saving his AWP. So yeah. Oh, he's on a rotation. It was... I don't remember who it was, but it was a... I think it was a 16-2 ordeal. They're trying to put a fake on B in the meantime. The TMB's already out. He does get the first round into dezon. They know the last player is in pit, and they will deal with him as well. doplan, so far away, long distance with the M4 in hand. He gets dropped as well. A weird strategy by Mad Lions, but it works out perfectly. A fake towards B, and now the remaining players of Galaxy Racer have to just either try and find a miraculous 2-on-4. Just pack their pride and try to save their guns. And, well, they won't even be able to do that. Ops have been dropped on the floor. A little bit more firepower, but might not work out that way. Oh lord, woero 2K is going to absolutely run over. Currently, it's Galaxy Racer taking charge, but finally sausol finds some in response, only for a few seconds. JL trying to make something up front, but it's off for TMB. Now through the smoke, PlesseN just looking to push on in, and JL might just get wrapped by, oh lord. They are getting the first couple of frags. This apartments play is working out beautifully for them. 2 frags immediately. But now they need to get out. And woxic is here with the AWP in hand. How much can he do? How much damage can he deal with this? And he does get the first 2, even almost a third. Even a tag toward the third. They haven't picked up the bomb yet, though, and doesn't even matter. They might just win on frags at this point. Chawzyyy, 1 on 2. Maybe 3 on 5. Mad Lions have turned this one around quite efficiently. They're creeping the way in towards second or middle. Haven't spotted him out just yet, and the spray is good for the first one. TMB looking for the second, and he will be able to get it. That's middle. And Galaxy Racer being completely quiet about it. They're slowly but surely tapping everything away. It's like a Sam Fisher game. Didn't even get the bomb down. Spellin trying to tap away. Long distance. The smoke gets deployed as well, making things even more difficult. Flashes to use. Spellin looking to try and make something out of that. And that's, look at the, there's a collateral push coming in. woxic good for 2 frags, looking for even more as well. It's all at the Joe, and 1 on 3. Tap is good, looking for more though, and double is there, but Spellin will eventually deal with it. He'll also defuse the bomb. How kind of him. Dangerous thing, that could have gone. Getting towards the roof. Doesn't. Oh, he will peek for information. Will only get dropped, however, though. Chawzyyy looking for a frag. Will only get fragged by woxic, who still gets out alive. JL. They're all holding over towards this short angle. What just happened? 3 quick frags, and now it's 2 on 2. Bomb could get planted. Spellin does get dropped up to TMB. The MP9 is perfect for this job. Joel, if he's not... Oh, he got that for free. Oh, good with the flashbang, but the frag doesn't come on through. TMB, however, can be quite disastrous. Sausol has to give away his position to stay alive. dezon, ooh, flashbang from his teammate doesn't let them get the kill. And woxic and Sausol do everything else instead. It's beautiful. It's an absolute shutdown. They have the upper hand. And we're looking to increase it as well. TMB, oh, would have thought he would have. Nade will be a little bit too late. Oh, they're trying to push all the way through. Spellin pushing through the smoke, and oh my god, what just happened? 3 frags through the smoke, PlesseN on his own. And that will be the end of that. 3 AKs in play, but might just lose Inferno. Disco, though. Good for the first one. Spellin with an immediate trade. Ooh, woxic, another frag. Another step in the lead. Closer and closer to closing this one out. And ooh, JL almost does enough. PlesseN on single point of health. Now he has to deal with everyone else, and that's going to be impossible to do. Joel, in a 1 on 3, drops the first now to remain. And still has to deal with the players behind him. Doesn't even look towards Spellin, but he does get that frag, and that would be the call he needs. And Joel plans to quite open. He's actually going to be playing inside the smoke as well. A risky take, as that smoke is about to fade as well. Ooh, it's fading. Sausol isn't looking towards it, and the play works out. It's a 1 on 3 from Joel. Oh, he's got the first. Oh, good for the shot onto Sausol. The rotation has come on through though, so JL is here. The rest of the players from Mad Lions are present. TMB good for a frag before he drops, and woxic 2K is going to get dropped without any real results. But JL still here. They haven't even dealt with him, haven't even looked for him just yet. Disco potentially looking for it, but a little bit too late. JL somehow gets 2. That's the Spellin. Dez not looking towards it. Might just get spotted, and he does Spellin. Can he hit the shot required? There it is, 15. Requires some serious cojones to pull it out right now. And well, the MP9 does the first part of the heavy lifting, and now the Bison is in play. doplan looking for a little bit extra, though not done with it just yet. TMB pushes through the Molotov to try and get that. Chawzyyy, top mid, looking to peek on through. We'll spot woRO. Be able to find him. Long range MP9 might not work out. He spots both players, but what can he do? MP9 this range, not gonna happen. And sausol just falling back towards the bomb site. They're trying to play it passively. A little bit of a mix going on for Mad Lions, but they will find the first go on the back of the swing. I think Joel could have spotted the barrel, but fades away instead. That's a free kill gifted, and woRO keeps on going. A triple for him already, and the rest are trapped in the pins. Smoke getting deployed. I think they have one more to work with, but there's no smoke that can take this angle away from Mad Lions. It has to be firepower. JL pushing behind the smoke, and we'll spell and we'll find the frag first. Chawzyyy, pressure on you now. We'll find the frag onto JL. Have to get past the player on banana though, who's still standing here. TMB, like a bastion, up against knife out. That's going to be it. Now we're going to go towards this third map of arriving. So they're going to have to fight for this control. Flank coming in. Now the frags start landing on in, I would imagine. Not just yet. doplan loses the first fight, and these frag grenades not doing too much work. TMB with a labored shot will eventually take a couple of extra frags down with him. Out to Joel. And time has run so low, there's no real chance for him to do anything. And thus the ramp controls being taken quite aggressively as well. Immediate trades coming on in. PlesseN will get drops in the meantime. So the remaining players have to do a lot. Joel gets spammed from ramp. Op is now dropped. TMB gets another one. There's actually one of the main criticisms with when Mad Lions was first created. When this roster was first put together, this project was built of mostly just oppers in previous lineups. Good reason as well. They want to remove every gun that they can. If he's not careful, he might just get wrapped on up, but one trade not going to be coming on through. TMB. Don't fancy his chat with doplan. But Mad Lions are not slowing it down. Already down towards unconnector, but PlesseN will take down spellN, so they have gotten ground, but that's a massive cost to pay for it. Now trying to push on through. Oh, the timing couldn't be worse. woRO finds a kill into PlesseN. Through ramp is going to be through Palace. Position you just don't know. tudsoN is holding it. He is holding a short for the moment, and the moment that op comes on into play could be deadly, but not the op I was thinking it. Chawzyyy trying to make the most out of his position, but it's a little bit too much to ask for. Nade goes too deep. And woRO 2K all the way from jungle. Make things into towards a, well, supposedly 4-on-3, but that's a 2-on-2, and now it's just one man remaining who also bites the dust. Again, Galaxy Racer, a lot of M4s in the op in play as well. Joel yet to really find any purchase with it because, well, woRO keeps on destroying them. 4-3, PlesseN didn't see him. And now with this amount of space created, there's nothing that really can go wrong. Joel needs to put a serious spanner in their works. And he's only good for one, unfortunately. woRO once again pushing all the way through and making so much chaos. Who is in the ladder? Off the legs, and ooh, damage is being dealt. There shouldn't really be a way out for Disco. He has to either stay in the position he currently is or try to make a run for it, and he won't be able to make it far. Mad Lion. Can he find any type of purchase with the AUG in hand? He's been spotted, he's been taken out. So that answer is no, as spellN gets his first kill. Now the retake is on though. This has to be it. Immediately responded by PlesseN. And the damage is good. dezon through the boxes. We'll find another one. woxic is going to get naded to shit, and he can only stand around for so long. Molotov will burn him out of position. He's looking really good from Galaxy Racer so far. woxic still putting up the numbers, though. And tudsoN, all on him. Oh, 3 already taken on the first one. Good shot on the second. The bomb is getting defused. dezon is sticking it. And, well, tudsoN not buying it either. Smoke is in his way. Unfortunate. The moment has passed a little bit too soon. And woxic, he'll actually find the first frag yet again. He's continuing on. What's going on right now? Mad Lions, 3 opening frags immediately, and it's all to Chawzyyy. Blink and you miss it, but that's 4 frags. Now they're being hit on the 1-on-5, and then they now know where he is. He's getting, well, swung from every angle. There was even a flank in as well. So, getting pressure towards on middle. This is first time we've seen Galaxy Racer take aggressive mid control, but it's not working out for them. Spellin, 2 quick frags. dezon does only get 1 in response. In the meantime, they've lost beat. That's nothing here. Might even meet TMB before the round ends. He does, and he ends up losing his rifle as well. It's nightmare fuel currently for Galaxy Racer. He just missed the timing on PlesseN, I think. Smoke might not give that one away. This time it's sausol. Be the first one to fall, and PlesseN gets another one on the back of it as well. So, good start for Galaxy Racer. Need to continue on with it though, and they might just. The way that bomb is dropped is disaster for the side of Mad Lions. On up, Chawzyyy. Not going for any audacious peek, but when he does, it's on perfect timing. And woxic takes like 8 points of damage from a frag. Now he needs to do everything else as well. Player underneath them, they know exactly where he is at this point. His time is limited. Not even he can claw himself out. No one on the actual bomb site to try and deny. And woxic looking to push through the smoke. And well, the smoke was in his favor, but he doesn't get the frag on the back of it. 4-on-4. And retake as well. PlesseN try to spam through the smoke's not going to be it. 2 on the bomb site. Stay alive for long enough. And well, TMB and tudsoN both get dropped within an instant. And now this flank comes in. sausol. Good for 1, and they're not expecting a second one to come on in as well. The bomb is getting sticked. They need to deal with it, and the spam is not good enough. Spellin. Couple bullets. Everything done. Seeing like, what? Almost like 9 rounds in a row. Which has been done before. Joel actually finds the first frag, and he didn't even need help from anyone else. woxic gets, well, a little bit curious, and that will kill him. No shots being connected. Those actually going in favor of Galaxy Racer. So, the moment the bomb gets planted, that's extra money already collected. They're trying to push on in. Spellin, not shots, still not connecting. Mad Lions. Ooh. There's a piss around they might want to be forgetting about. This Galaxy Racer just took their 4th round. Ooh. Insult to injury. Get to see what he can do with it. Running up towards on connector. Now he's trapped though, but yep. Completely trapped. Not 100% sure where they want to go, but this B take couldn't have a better timing. A little bit of an overcommitment from sausol. Or from sausol. B is good for 1, but in the meantime B has been lost. I think smoke, woxic 2K. Had to spot disco, and the timing couldn't be better for him. Up in the backline. Not the usual threat. But TMB needs to deal with PlesseN as well, and hasn't even seen him, I think. Yeah, no, back towards him. No idea PlesseN is coming in behind, and PlesseN, how far do you want to play this? Okay. Oh, good for 1, and immediately 12-3 to 12-7. They have their firepower at the right spot. A execute is now in full fruition. tudsoN through the smoke gets Chawzyyy. And well, Spellin frag gifted to him as well. PlesseN looking for the trade, immediately jumping on up and hasn't even dealt with him just yet. It's an awkward fight and tudsoN helps out as well. It's flawless from the Mad Lions. The AWP this time around. Oh, PlesseN gets a kill into tudsoN. That's an AWP dropped on triple. Players were on B. With the more time that gets spent, the more chance of a rotation coming on through. Spelling gets dropped and sausol needs to hit 2 shots back to back. That's not going to be happening. wooroi is there to potentially trade it, but you have to be careful though. Don't step into the open like that. Two players, a flashbang and a smoke. PlesseN holding towards on CT as well. It could be a do or die situation for Mad Lions because their economy is quite good. Doesn't even matter. A little more dire for the side of Galaxy Racer, and that's what it means. The execute coming on through potential. No execute. Just they're sticking around a little bit longer. We'll take down the Opera though. This has to do with tudsoN on top of ticket. He also misses a shot, so currently none of the ops are connecting, and that's off to spelling, who's on his own. He gets 2. Knows what the third one is as well. The third one's a doplan. It's fantastic. It's damage onto the Chawzyyy. sausol might be a bit further ahead on the CT side than they might expect. Bomb plant will go down. And Joel moving towards on sandwich will get caught on out up to Chawzyyy. 4 points of health remaining. Trying to push on through. I don't think he's ready for the player, and oh no, that Molotov. If it spreads, it's the end if it spreads. Should just be holding it. TMB. He'll have the headshot. It didn't even need it, but for style points, might as well get a little bit of extra damage in. dezon. We'll get caught on that. wooroi2k pushing Resident towards on B with the AWP of all things. This also might have to trade the M4 for an AWP at some point, but tudsoN is so far tucked into apartments. An A split seems likely. Well, less likely now. tudsoN takes down PlesseN. The only chance really is an A split. Tapping away, Disco doesn't get any of the shots to land. With a minute left, they have to commit to something. tudsoN keeps hitting these shots. It's 25 seconds on the clock. A desperate attempt from sausol in the side. The smoke does get taken down, but can't get past tudsoN. A triple for him. Coming on through. Galaxy Racer full on B rush. This could be the end of them, but they're still going all the way in. The Tech9s are doing wonderfully. How did that happen? spelling only finds 1 response, but 2 frags have been found. Bomb yet to be planted. Spamming through the smoke. 2 ops on a retake up against Tech9s. That's a death sentence. And well, there it is. Continues on. PlesseN applying the damage, applying the... Yet to close it out. Galaxy Racer closing the distance by just a small step at a time. In this series, at least, timing couldn't be better. doplan, good for the first frag, and wooroi pushing in, actually gets that kill. I was kind of trapped. Joel trying to make the most out of it. spelling is on his own on the actual bomb site, and I think he just spotted the head, but he doesn't react to it. PlesseN doesn't react to it either, so it's awkward. But he still gets that frag. Putting up a presence on the A bomb site. Joel creeping his way all the way through. Not going to be spotted. And wooroi needs to find a way in. The rest of his team as well. No kits on the side of Mad Lions. This retake has to be swift. And wooroi is knocking at death's door currently. Both players are pushing towards on CTS. Information gathered. sausol might just get a frag to dezon. Picks up the op, and well, he knows about it now, but oh boy, that's not what you want. Basis of the utility being used. Well, full blind. Will fall back, still hit the shot though, the only opera that they have. Three players here in response, and there's a flank coming in later as well. tudsoN, and doesn't even need to do anything. Waro and TMB to do everything they need, and still trying to hit the heads, just barely spotting them above the smoke. And come on through, but here comes Spellin from the flank. It's up to PlesseN. He needs to get 3 of them right now with this amount of health. Not going to be possible. That's going to be it. He's going to be sausol.